Okay, welcome to a short video. We're gonna make simple syrup. So that's pretty simple. Equal parts sugar, 1 cup, water, 1 cup, and then we're gonna boil this. We don't want our heat too high, and we're just gonna kind of keep it moving until the sugar disappears. And that's gonna be basic simple syrup. We are also, because we can edit these videos, with the magic of time, make some infused ones. I'm gonna make a serrano and a blueberry. And all that means is, after we have our simple syrup and the sugar dissolves, I'm gonna mix it with the thing that I want to flavor for about 10 minutes, still on low heat, let the oils get out of it. And then that'll be it. We're gonna stick it in a squeeze bottle, let it cool down, and then throw it in the fridge until we need it. So you just wanna keep this moving. If your heat is too high, or if you let it sit on the bottom, you run the risk of caramelizing it, and we don't want that. The end result should be almost clear. So the serranos I cut up. I pulled out most of the seeds, but I did leave some because I do want this to be a little spicy. The blueberries, I'm just gonna kind of muddle. We're not gonna get wild with how compressed they are because eventually they're gonna be in hot water. So just give them a little, enough that you can smell it and kind of tell that you're gonna get some of the flavor. And then because our sugars have dissolved over here, you should be able to see from the camera that they're relatively clear. I'm just going to pour those in. This one needs a little motivation. The heat is still on super low. This part of it takes about 10 to 15 minutes, so we're just going to keep them moving, keep the heat low, and we'll come back to it when it's ready. All right, so now we've got our containers. The oils have been cooking in, not so hot that it caramelizes the sugar, but hot enough to get the flavors in. We're gonna take strainers, something like this. You know, pick something that's appropriate to the size of your thing, which this may not be. So we'll go ahead and use this, and then we'll pour it from there so we don't make a mess. This is just to get all the pulpy bits of whatever you put in here. If it's herbs or if it's something super fine, use a more fine strainer, but this one will cut what we're doing here. Just try to get all the liquid that we can, and none of the bits. If you need to, you can grab a spoon and press it through. Kind of clean out the filter. But that's simple syrup. I'll show you the spoon. Just pressing and moving around the stuff that we don't want to let the liquid that we do want through. There it is. Blueberry simple syrup. It's pretty dark. You can let this thicken. You could use more sugar and use it even for pancakes or waffles or whatever, but it's pretty good as a mixer for martinis or other fancy drinks that you want some blueberry flavor and coloring in. And the other one, our serranos, are going to be clear because, or almost clear, because the peppers don't lend a whole bunch of color. So I am right-handed. You can smell it though. Man, you can smell it. This is going to be a spicy one. So be sure and label these so that you don't hurt anyone when you put them in the fridge. The other thing to notice, the blueberries added a lot of water. We got about half as much out of the peppers as we got out of the blueberries. And you can, if you're, I don't know how much the camera can pick that up, it does have a slight green tint to it. So we're just going to leave these in the containers. We'll let them cool. We'll write their names on them, and then you're done. That's your fancy simple syrup. Thanks.